A couple months ago, San Diego County elected a new Superior Court judge to the bench. His name is Gary Creep. He's gained some infamy around the county and the country as a birther. That is, someone who believes President Barack Obama may not be a citizen of the United States. Here's what Creep had to say about the president's birthplace on KPBS Evening Edition in June. Do you think Barack Obama is a citizen of the United States?
I have sincere doubts. According to his paternal step-grandmother, who stated in a published statement, a recorded statement, that no one has ever disputed, he was born in Mombasa, in what is now Kenya, and she performed a Zulu birth ritual on him. Now, why?
Well, despite that belief, Creep paid to be on campaign flyers linking him to the president. Joining me to explain why, Newsource reporter Ryann Grochowski and political scientist Carl Luna. Thank you both for being here.
Nice to be here.
Ryan, let's begin by talking about the campaign mailer Gary Creep was on, as well as the president.
Sure. It's called a slate mailer, and it's a type of political advertisement. Now, the county, city Democrats and Republicans put out slate mailers saying these are our suggested candidates. But most of them are actually from for-profit companies that candidates pay to be on there, and they're often associated with, like I have one here, with COPS Voter Guide or Coalition for Literacy, generally put around a certain type of belief that all of these candidates support the same thing, but it's actually just a business that candidates paid to be on.
So, Carl, why would a candidate who, let's take Creep, for example, who opposes the president's even presidency, why would he pay to be on a campaign mailer alongside with him?
Votes. You get on a campaign mailer, people see your name, you get name recognition, it gets to a lot of households. It's a cheap way, all things told, to get into a lot of households. And you pick up votes by association. The one that says cops, you see that, you think this person likes cops. You put out one with puppies and mothers on it, people think they love mothers, and you'll vote for them. That's what it's all about, just getting votes.
Isn't the point, though, of this campaign literature is to inform voters? This is what I believe in. This is what I think. Isn't that the point of sending these out?
No, the point is to get votes. Yeah, if you can get votes by dealing into your record, fine. If you can get votes by association, fine. If you can get votes by scaring people about the other guy, fine. It's all about winning the election.
Now, Ryan, are there rules? Is this legal? Can they do this?
Yes, slate mailers are legal and they are regulated by the Secretary of State. So there are generally two guidelines, two rules that slate mailer companies have to abide by. One, they have to report all of their financial statements with the Secretary of State. So anybody can go on that Secretary of State's website and look up their financial reports, see how they're charging for candidates and what they're spending. Second, every slate mailer needs to have a small little disclaimer on it saying, one, that these candidates paid to appear on here. If they did, they have an asterisk by their name. If they didn't, there isn't one. And also that if they appear on this mailer, doesn't mean that they're endorsed or have anything in common with these other candidates.
And we're looking at that right now, actually, this fine print. This is very small type, and probably at home so small you can't even read it, so let me help you out here. Now, it says, this document was produced by Election Digest. Appearance is paid for and authorized by each candidate, and ballot measure, which is designated by an asterisk, not paid for and not authorized by each candidate, not designated by an asterisk. So you've got to look for that asterisk.
Yes, you do.
So, Carl, how do voters tell the difference between what might be a very legitimate campaign mailer that, say, the Republican Party puts out or the Democrats put out, and something like this?
It's really hard. You have to look at the titles. If it says Republican Central Committee, Republican Party, it says Barack Obama, I endorse this message, it's a candidate, it's a party ad. But most of these, you're going to look at them in the time it takes to go from the mailbox to the trash. You get about 3-4 seconds of recognition on it, and that's what they're going for. Make that association, Gary Creep, Barack Obama, Gary Creep, Dianne Feinstein, and they may pick you up enough votes in a close race to win.
Let's get back to Gary Creep then, Ryan. Were you able to speak to him about him appearing on this mailer with the president?
No, we tried to contact him, and I don't think he was interested in this story, but so we don't know if he even knew that he was going to appear on one of these with Barack Obama, but in general, I've found that Superior Court judges do use these as a main way of advertising and getting votes for the election because they're cheap and, like Professor Luna said, even if it just gets you a couple hundred votes, they're small races. Those 100 votes could make the difference. Okay, well, thank you both for being here. And I want to send people to our website because I know they can look at an example firsthand and also read more on your in your story at kpbs.org.
Thank you.